Bueno, bueno, bueno. Hola, Tanya Lee. I'm an intuitive psychic spiritual counselor, physical medium, and remote viewer. Just getting home. I've been cooking for kids camp. So I am like running like a chicken with my head cut off. This week is kids camp. And we were cooking away. They have dinner with us every night this week. So it's kind of fun. How's everybody doing? I hope I am... hope this looks okay. I can't really see anybody. Let me go over here and see if I can... Does this look okay the way I'm on here? Let's see. Hello, hello. Yep, looks good. All right, awesome. Whew. It is hot outside too. And so I was working the fryer tonight. Not exactly the funnest position. Where's the camera? Camera is that way? I don't know. Which way is the camera? Everybody doing okay tonight? Whew. Yay, yay, yay. 113. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I don't know what it was today, to be honest. I didn't even look. I just knew it was freaking hot. Let's get our music going here. That's way too hot, Emily. Way too hot. I did get 12 packages sent out today, and I have 15 more to do tomorrow. So if you're waiting on a package from me, you are in the pile. And I put something extra in there for you guys that have had to wait because I was out, and I had some personal things get in the way of y'all's packages. So I put a little something extra in there for you to compensate. Man. Oh, rain. That's good. At least it kind of cools it off, right? Let's go ahead and, if you can, please share out. And let me start our music. Whew. I'm gonna, let's see, if I look that way, I think it's right. I don't like it because I'm looking this way, and let me share to my groups. You guys go ahead and share to yours. And we will get this party started. Energy's been crazy today. At least for me anyway. Y'all have some crazy energy. I don't know what this thing is in. Facebook keeps changing everything. Perfect. Hola, 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 everyone. I'm just sharing out real quick. I'm in the process of getting all these groups organized because I'm in way too many groups. Way too many. Hola, hola. There we go. I don't know about you guys, but I've been pumped up all day. The energy's just got me like pumped. Now I can find it. There we go. All right, let's get our shares up so we can get started. Here we go. Let's get our candle lit. Let's see, what cards we're going to work with tonight? Anybody else having crazy things with the energy today? Is that just me? It's been crazy with the energy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm going to pull out the love cards tonight, too. If we hit 50, I'll start picking people from the crowd. So I got my angels. I'll bring out Moras and love. For those of you just joining, I sent out 12 packages today. I have 15 more tomorrow. So all packages will be sent out as of tomorrow. I appreciate your patience for those of you. You know, last week I was out of commission and couldn't do anything. Couldn't even read. I'm a little too doped up for pain medicine with my knee. Okay. I'm really feeling my energy is all over the place. All right. And then I'll bring out the angels of abundance. So we got a good little group of cards here. All right, let's. Go ahead and pray real quick and sage. I can get this going, tied up. Oh yeah, there we go. So tonight I finished Stranger Things. Anybody else watching that? Tonight me and DJ are going to finish it. We're on the last episode. That's a really good little show. Anybody else watching that? That's kind of the way I see mediumship, the way that they're describing it, except I don't see water on the floor. But it is dark like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this going here. There we go. Okay, our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Hang on. Okay, now, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power and the kingdom and glory, forever and ever, ever. Amen. I'd like to ask God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, archangels, spirit guides, and ascended masters to please come forth and help me deliver messages of only light and love. I ask that if any spirit come forth, Mr. Michael, that you please keep the messages for the greatest and highest good, and that the spirit leaves the same way that they came, and that no physical elements on my body. I also ask that it be for somebody that's present in our circle. I ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, there we go. Let's turn this down. All right. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing good tonight? Go back to me. Where am I? Anybody else having any issues with energy today? Any, or is it just me? All right, so let's start with I don't have any paid, so remember, if you do want to ensure that you get a reading tonight, you feel free to make a donation. Oh, wow, sorry to hear that, Tiffany. Yeah, I felt like that this morning, to be honest. Took me a little bit to get going, but then once I got going, oh my goodness, my energy was everywhere. All right, if we hit 50, I'll start picking people out of the crowd, but if not, then you have to have share on your name, and that means that you share to public like groups, and they have to be public, and it's about 4 times, I believe, for you to get that share badge. You can't find yours. Oh man, I had a hard time, but I'm telling you, yeah. Yeah, I kind of catch myself just not really in a real, I don't like having to repeat myself the last few days. You know, I've been keeping the crystals underneath my pillow, and ever since I've done that, I've always got dreams, I'm getting messages, and I remember every single day. And then I can't write first thing in the morning, so I've got like that little voice recorder, and I'll talk about what my dream was and all the details, and then later I'll go back and write it in my log. But I'm dreaming about something all the time. It's crazy. All right, I talked about this the other day, so let's see who remembers. Just to kind of recap, you got to have share on your name, so that way if you guess the answer, I can call you out and give you a card. So I do trivia for free cards, and then if we hit 50, I start picking people out of the crowd. Last night I pulled out the pendulum. I might do that again tonight, depending. Yeah, I know, kind of irritable. I just don't like repeating. For some reason, I'm just not, I'm not feeling it if I have to say something over and over. Yeah. That's what I do. And then, you get that. We'll do the trivia. If you want to make sure that you get a reading, you can always donate $15 or higher, and I'll pull you some cards. And I can even, well, I can pull you up. The way I've got the camera tonight, I guess I can't. But anyway, so let's do this. Who remembers the 4 main archangels? There's plenty of archangels. There's 7 to 12 that we use all the time, but there's 4 main ones. And they guard certain areas of north, south, east, and west. Who can tell me what angels those are and which area that they do? So who guards the south? Who guards the north? Who guards the west and east? Who can give me that one? You can give me that one, I'll give you 3 cards, because that's a tricky one. Alright, who's guarding what? Which archangels, which are the 4 top archangels, and what are they guarding? Who's guarding the north? Who's guarding the south? Who's guarding east and west? And remember, guys, you need to share to a public group, okay? That's how you get the share badge. If you don't share to a public group, it doesn't show share. Give me the correct answer, and I'll pull you 3 cards. That's worth 3 cards, guys. I can give you a mini read with 3 cards. So tell me, who guards the north, south, east, and west? Remember, you got to have the share badge in order to play. So if you get the right answer and you see that I don't call upon you, it's not that I'm being mean, you just don't have the share badge. Okay, very good, Rihanna. Now tell me which one, tell me what they guard, because you're right, those are the right archangels. So what does Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael, and Ariel? We'll let Rihanna go with that, because she did get the right angels. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. I forgot to plug in. Ah. I knew I needed to do that, and I completely forgot. Okay, you got the right archangels, so tell me, those are the 4 main archangels. Tell me who guards what. So who guards the north, who guards the south, who guards the east, and who guards the west? Yes, they would, Susan. If you don't know, that's fine. I'll still give you the cards, because you did get that, you did get it right. And I'm trying to give you some bonus cards. If you can tell me which one's which. And it's really good to know, to remember, you know, try to remember this because I'm going to go ahead and give you yeah, so it is Gabriel, Michael, and Uriel, and Raphael. Yeah. That's okay, Rihanna. Stacy's got it right, though. Michael's south, Gabriel's west, Ariel's north, and Raphael's east, so that is right. That's okay. Let me go ahead and give you... I'm going to pull you one. Okay, so I promised you 3, so we got success. Success is coming, my friend. And that's success within yourself, right? Because you've been working on yourself. So that's coming because we've got the waterfall, unconditional love and grace. So this is just a confirmation that you're on the right path because you're under the waterfall. And then release and resentments about money. Release resentments about money. The best thing to do when it comes to money is just think of it as money is just like food, right? It's just something that we have to function. We want a bunch of it, right? So we can live comfortably and we can get things that we want and we can get things for people that we love and have a comfortable life, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But don't let money, the lack of money, get to you, because it can get to you. It says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better your world and shift. Well, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So that's kind of, I mean, that's a great way to look at it, right? Just think of it as a tool, just like a computer. The computer's a tool. The phone's a tool, right? Even, you know, video, all that kind of stuff, electronics is a tool. And then reconciliation. We got reconciliation as a love card. Let me see what I get there. This is with the family member. So you've got, let me see, where'd you go? Okay. Yeah, I totally get that, Rihanna. I do. I totally do. The reconciliation is with a family member. So you've got a family member that you've been kind of at odds with, but it's going to come to an end and you two are going to come to common ground. Does that resonate with you? Loves and likes, por favor. Please, please, please. Love and likes, love and likes. Crazy. Hey, hey, hey. Does that resonate with you? Awesome. So just, you know, take it slow. because this is a long time coming with a reconciliation, and if you go too fast, you guys might you might miss the mark. Okay, so we got reconciliation coming, and just like I said, take it nice and slow. Let's not have no resentment about money. Let's look at it more like a tool instead of and then necessity. And because you're on the right path, my dear, you success is coming your way. The hard work that you've been doing on yourself is paying off. That self-love is coming through. Little by little, you're getting it. You know what I mean? And it's sticking to your soul. So there you go. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. So we said that Uriel, which is the south, which is the north, Michael is the south, Raphael is the east, and Gabriel is the west. Can you tell me who has what element? Yes. You're doing really great. I'm really proud of you, Rihanna. Very, very proud of you. So what are their elements? What are their elements? Oh, Stacy. Stacy, I will get you after I... Stacy got the directions right. Let's see who can get... what element? Who is fire, air, earth, and water? Who is fire? Who is air? Who is water and who is earth? Stacy. What do I have for Stacy? These are hard questions, so I'm giving a little extra cards on the harder questions. What do I have for Stacy? Stacy. Awesome, that's great. You are my love. Thank you for confirming that in your feedback. All right, who is air? Who is fire? Who is water? And who is earth? Remember, it's Uriel, Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael. Sure, Laura, get you a share badge and join in on the game. Anyone? You got to get all four of them. So what's Michael? What's Ariel? What's Raphael? What's Gabriel? We'll give it another minute. See if anybody can get that one. You really want to understand what your archangels do, so that way you go to the proper archangel for different situations. You know what I mean? Because you can go to the same archangel, but they don't specialize in everything. Shining Star, you don't have a share badge. So you're unable to play until you have that share badge. I'm sorry. Let's see. No, Mona. You don't have a share badge, honey, so you haven't shared at least 4 times to a public group. Or you have it. Hello, Jeannie. Thank you guys so much for joining. So nobody? Okay, I'm going to leave that one alone, and I'm going to go ahead and read Stacy's cards real quick. Inner child. Inner child. Now, we know that you and I both know that we've got to get this little girl out. So this is nothing new. I think it's more of a confirmation for us where we need to go next, right? So that way we can bring her out and get her going. Abundance mindset. So the mindset needs to be that, you know, I have it. It's mine. I deserve it. It's my right. It's just mine. It's just mine. It's all there's all there. I mean, that's all it is to it. It's mine. I have a right to it. It's mine. It was mine before I even was born. It was mine. It says, if you think of abundance as something that will happen in the future, then it'll always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. And then your next card is retreat. Retreat. And this would be a good thing. I know that this is a little difficult to do right now, but it would be good for you and your hubby to take a day, 2 days, just go off somewhere, be by yourself, no kids. That would be very energizing and uplifting for you guys. So, retreat. Let's get to thinking about a retreat before we get busy back in school. Keep the abundance mindset that I have it right now. And then we're going to have to start working on this little girl. There you go. That's funny that it would say the inner child, because I know that's what we're working on. Hey. Yeah, just, you know, even if it's just rent a room, go to another town, just drive to another town, rent a room, stay, you know, stay all to yourself. Okay, I'm gonna say this one last time, and then I'm not gonna address it anymore. Guys, in my life, you have to have the share badge. And to get the share badge, you share 4 times to a public group. And once you do that, it gives you the right badge. So telling me or telling everybody that you shared and stuff, I really appreciate it if you're sharing it to a closed group, but that won't give you a badge. And in order for me to read you, or for you to play in my games, or for me to pick you out of the crowd, you're going to have that share badge, because that tells me that you respect me enough to do an energy exchange for me. And that's what that's telling me. Okay? If you don't have it, then I don't look at your name. I just keep going. Not to be mean, but, you know, there has to be an exchange. Good, I'm glad that's working. All right, so no one got the element. So Michael is fire. Michael's fire. Ariel is earth. Raphael is air. And Gabrielle is water. All right. So let's do something different. Let's do a crystal. All my crystals are nice and charged up. Hey, 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 oh. Okay, here we go. Tell me what this is, guys. Let me go this way. What is this here? Yes, very good. Got to give to receive. Tell me what this is. Now remember, if you've already won, you can't win again. So give somebody else a try. But what is this crystal, this tower? I have an obsession with towers right now. Hey, Casey. Now, if you guys look, there's two crystals in one here. There's two crystals in there. It's not just one crystal. Yeah, it's really, and it's powerful too. It's powerful because you got your black stone in there. You actually got two very powerful stones in here. Tell me, what is it? What is it? What is it? Yes, it is pretty. Yes, it is. It's so pretty. It's purty. As you said, it's purty. No, Peggy. No, but good guess. Look at it, guys. You've got white and black there. That right there is your that is your hint right there, white and black. All right, we'll see if anybody else can do it. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, no one is a taker on it. It's a clear quartz and black tourmaline. So clear quartz and black tourmaline. It's your too powerful. You got your most powerful combination stone, which is your clear quartz, and then you've got your black tourmaline, which is a great protector. All right, so no one got that one. Let's try something different. How about this one? Which one is this? Nope, not moonstone. And I will give you all a hint on this one. This is a zebra. So what zebra is it? What? It is a zebra, but what zebra is it? Nope. It's not zebra quartz. But don't worry. Be happy. Oh. Striped. No. It's actually a zebra jasper. It's a zebra jasper. All right, let's try something else here. Okay. Now, you guys have seen this before. It used to be a tower until my grandson got a hold of it. And he actually took my big crystal quartz and he smashed it. I was like, oh my God. So all the little pieces went inside my bowl. But can you tell me what this is? This is a connection stone, okay? So this is a powerful stone to connect on the higher realms. Yeah, I have a black onyx. I have a raw one too. I have a raw black onyx. It's not polished. Straight up raw. I wish, Sean. I want some angelite. Really, really, really bad. I don't have any of that and I need it. All right. No. Connection stone to higher realms. He's 2. But I had it underneath my pillow. I had both of them underneath my pillow, and he didn't like sit there to bust it. It just happened. Okay. Nope, malachite is dark. Remember, your malachite is going to be dark. Like a greenish. Malachite's really expensive too. I think... I don't even know where my little I have a little bitty piece of malachite, and he always hides from me. This right here is a foliolite. Alright, so let's do something easier. Let's do something easier. Oh, okay, here, how about this? I've done this one before, so what is this? What is this stone? And it's a raw one too. Nope. Hola, Faith. Hola, Laura. Nope, not selenite. Selenite is clear, right? Selenite is white. Nope, not amethyst. Nope, not rose. Yeah, citrine is yellow. This, I talk about this stone a lot because it helps with depression and moods. Depressions and mood. For your light is what that one was, Casey. This is one to help with moods and there you go. Katie got it. Lepidolite. Lepidolite. You can get a big old chunk like this on a little stand and stick it in a room, and it will magnify the whole room, everybody. Lepidolite. Let's see what we got for you, Katie. Shiva. What do we got for Katie? I'm going to pull more light for you, my friend. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. And you need to put more faith in the angels that work around you, your spirit guides and your angels. If you release more, then you'll have more of a calming effect, because they really are going to help you. They're not going to fix everything. I mean, you do have to do the work, but if you release the stress of it, they'll be able to do more. The more stress you are about something, the more likelihood you're going to hang on to it. You're not going to really release it. It's like, here you go, you can have it, but you don't take your fingers off, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you can have it, but you still got your grip. So you want to kind of release that grip and know that as long as you've asked them to come in and help you with anything that helps for your greater good, then they can, okay? It says you're being protected by your powerful angels, archangels, animal guides, and spirit guides. Nothing to fear about anything anymore. You're probably giving yourself an excuse not to move on because of past experience. Stop that, silly. It's safe for you to come out and take a giant breath. Surround yourself in a protective shield. Your angels are always helping. Baby Shambo. Shiva, 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 Shambo. All right, we'll do chakras. How about that? Who can name the chakras for me? Somebody name me the chakras. You're doing a lot better though, Katie. Yes. Chakras. Tell me the chakras. Ooh, Kelly, almost there. You missed one. You're welcome, my love. Shiva Shambho. All right. You missed one, Kelly. Very good, though. Cool, Sean. Shiva Khan. Shiva Shambho. Okay. Very good, Kelly. You got it. Solar plex. So we got our root, we got our we got our root, solar plexus, our sacral, our solar plexus, our heart, our throat, and our crown. Let me see something. Give me 1 second here. So those are, I'll give you another card if you tell me, oh yeah, let's see, what good question. Can you give me, Well, I'll tell you what. If you can give me all the stones, the main stones that you use for those chakras, I'll give you a 5-card spread. That's for Kelly. Kelly, if you can give me the 7 stones, and now there are multiple ones, but just think of color and chakra and tell me the stone that goes with it. And I'll give you a 5-card spread. One second, I'm going to do something really quick. Somebody accidentally. There we go. Yes, you are learning. Okay. So, did I miss it? Did you say it right? I'm sorry, I had to... If you can't, that's fine. You still got a card coming. Okay, hang on. Ooh. You got 5. So think about that. You got 5 of them. Oh, come on, think about it. Think of your chakra and the color, and then think of your stones. Okay, your amethyst would go with your third eye. Your citrine would go with your solar plexus. Your lapis would go with your throat. Clear quartz would go with your crown. No, but what color is your root? What color is your root chakra? What color is your root chakra? When you think of your root chakra, then what kind of stones are your root? The same thing with your sacral. There we go. I'm going to pump it up. Okay, I'll give you 3 cards because you did get close. Okay? Unless you can give me the other 2. Because you're only missing 2, my dear. Hola. Hello, Pam. You're only missing 2, Kelly. Think about it. Your root... Okay, very good. Very good, Mona. So you can get the 2 cards. And then, Kelly, you'll get 3 instead of the 5, okay? So, Mona, you'll get 2. Kelly, you get 3. So, give me 1 second. Let's see what we got for Kelly. But very true. The red jasper and the carnelian. Right, so our root would be red jasper, our sacral would be carnelian, our solar plexus would be citrine, and then aviturine or jade for our heart, our throat amethyst, our throat lapis, our third eye amethyst, and then crown. So Mona got it. Um, no, you, oh, um, who can tell me, and you'll get a card for this, tell me what is your liver connected to? Which chakra is your liver connected to? Which chakra is your liver connected to? That's worth one card. And then if you can tell me what blockages happen in the liver, that'll be worth 3. All right, so Kelly. Oh. Kelly is on standby. Very good, Casey. It is connected to the sacral. No, it's not. I'm sorry. No, it's not. Lee's right. Lee's right. You're right. Sorry, Casey. It is the solar plexus. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's right, Lee. So it's solar plexus. What can block up your liver? What can cause you, what emotion, that's a better way to say it, what emotion can, and there's several of them, so whichever one you guess whichever one you say is fine, but there's several emotions, but what main emotion can mess up a liver? And then the last question is, for the liver, what can block a liver? We know it's in our solar plexus. So what is our solar plexus? Very good, Lee. Depression. But what about, what's the main one? Can you tell me what the main one is? And the reason why I'm stressing this is because it's very important for you guys to understand how much this can affect your body. Yes. True. But it's anger. It's resentment and anger. Resentment and anger can toxic your liver just as much as drugs and alcohol. So you guys that are looking at people that drink alcohol and do drugs and say, look, you're doing things, look how you're messing up your body. You're doing the exact same thing if you're holding resentment and anger inside. Yeah, PSTD will do it. Okay, so let me get caught up on my cards here. First one is Kelly. Kelly, we need to wrestle, my dear. We need to wrestle with this little angel here. So that way we can come to terms with things. Because as long as we're just kind of putting it on the back burner and never really dealing with it, nothing's really, we're not going any further. Right? The only way we can go further is if we clear out space and make room for something new. And the only way you can make room for something new is to, get rid of the old. This is going to bring you so much peace. And it's going to make you feel connected for once. Because you have a lot of disconnect, right? It's not that you feel like you're not really part of the whole. You're kind of like you're in your little world, and it's like, well, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be connected to everybody, but once you deal with this and knock out this, because a lot of this is like negative self-talk, self-worth, things of that nature, it's going to fix this. Which is also going to, see the family. It's going to make you balance. It's going to keep you balanced. It's going to be able to get you to where you can, protect your aura, put on your universal condom, because right now things can bleed to you. See, we want to put on our universal condom, right? So we can protect our aura. But we also need to feel good inside of our universal condom. What good does it do to sit there and put on protection if we don't feel comfortable with who we are, with the one that we're protecting? So we've got to get that taken care of. So that way we can feel that, hey, you know, I am part of the whole. What you do affects me, what I do affects her, what she does affects him. I mean, you may not think that it affects, but everything that you choose to do affects somebody. And then let's wrestle with this little guy, so that way you can get your self-esteem back in check, because you are beautiful, you have a lot of worth, and you need to know that and feel it with every depth of your soul. Yep, you got to knock out that negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is like, that is your ego fucking with you, okay, guys? You don't want your ego doing that to you. And the ego will always do that, because the ego gets scared, right? That you're going to get rid of them. But you can't never really get rid of ego completely. I mean, you have to get at a really, really high elevation level, and you have to vibrate really extremely high, and you got to stay there, and you got to be unconscious. I mean, that's kind of what Buddha and, you know, all those guys can do. So it's really, really hard to obtain, but it's not that you can't. So I'm not saying you can't, but what you can do is keep Mr. Ego in check and say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna control you, buddy, because you're getting too out of hand. Blah blah blah, whatever. So when you hear that self-talk, you know it's not coming from your guides or your angels. They wouldn't talk to you like that, and your higher self wouldn't. So just shut it down. Say, you know what? Shut up. Not today. Say, no, 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 sir. No, no, no. All right. So now we got Mona. Mona's getting the other two cards because she got that answer. So Mona, I'm going to do you abundance. Oh yeah, baby. Just, and you know what? Jermel is a good archangel to work with like that, because Jermel is really good with self-love and unconditional love. So wake up in the morning and ask him to be with you. It doesn't have to be a big fancy prayer. Just something saying, hey, will you be with me today and help me love myself and others unconditionally? That's it. I pray to him every day. I pray that. And then at night, you know what? Thank you so much for being with me and helping me love unconditionally. You may not feel it at first, but I promise you, if you stick with it, you will eventually start feeling it. All right. So Mona, Mona, Mona. Mona, Mona, Mona. Makes me think of that song. All right. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Faith and optimism. That means we have to have the mindset that we got this. We have to have the mindset that what it is that we want. We have to see that. We have to feel it. We have to be able to taste it. Otherwise, it's not going to come to pass. It's always going to be something that we just wish maybe one day. And it's always going to be that one day, right? It's never going to be now. So, so definitely focus more on thinking and feeling it and bringing it into your possession. Say, I have that. It is mine. You open the door to positive experiences and opportunity with your positive expectation and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with your path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. And then, this could be the one. This could be the one. This could be the one, Mona. Yeah, I'm trying to tap into that. Give me 1 second. Who is it that you're thinking about, Mona? You're thinking about somebody. There's somebody that's been on your mind. This is really hard to push through. You kept this very guarded. Why do you have this so guarded? This energy, this part of your energy, you have kind of like a shield up around. And I still feel like a grease ball from frying today. Who is it that you're thinking? There's somebody that you're thinking of. You've got it blocked off because you don't want no one to know that you're thinking. And it's okay, baby. I mean, you want to be thinking about it because that's how you're going to bring it into your reality, right? It's not like, you know, Mr. Right knocks at the front door and says, "Hey, guess what? I'm here." But there is someone that you're thinking a lot about, but I will tell you this much: you need to go very slow with this. Who is it? Why do you get it so blocked off? You're scared. Yeah, you're scared. Don't go into a relationship scared, honey. Remember I tell you guys, do it afraid? Do this afraid. Let me see what you said. Oh, you just met someone. Okay. Well, there you go. Do it afraid. You know, sometimes we just fake it till you make it. Remember I tell you guys, fake it till you make it. Meaning that you just do it scared shitless. You know, it's just something that you do. And with that, because let me tell you, when you're scared of something, people can feel that. And you don't want, especially in something new, you don't want nobody to feel that. You want to seem very secure and solid in your you know, in your demeanor. Like you're confident, because there's nothing attractive about somebody that's not that doesn't have self-confidence. It's very much a turn off. So we don't want to turn this guy away. We want to keep him interested, okay? Because this could be the one. Just play it safe. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. That is crazy, and you just met someone. And remember, keep the mindset. Keep the mindset. Yeah. You know, just go with the flow. That's right. Just go with the flow. You know? Have those conversations. There's nothing more, to me, more sexier than having those long conversations where you can just talk about any and everything. Make sure that you can do that with somebody. Make sure that you're having those heart-to-hearts, right? And that's a good way to get to know it. Two people to get to know each other. So, mwah, I'm so proud of you, girl. All right, Lee. Now it's your turn. And you've got 3 coming. And then we'll go ahead and do the group reading. Hola, Martha. How are you, my friend? Let's see what we got for you. Ay, ay. Health. Health. Um, I'm trying to see if I pick up any. You're welcome. I do feel like a little tightness in the belly, so tightness in the belly. What do you got going on? Not like cramps, but like mild. It could be cramps, but kind of mild. I think it's the food you're eating is what, and water. Um, Not to be mean or throw you out there or anything, but you know, like enough fiber, enough balance in the food chain, and enough water. Definitely not enough water. Purified water. Make sure it's purified. And it's not just the stomach, but you have, it's also your mental health too. And I don't mean like crazy or anything like that, but it's like the like something's happened to take away something of your self-worth. Something's happened to kind of mess with your self-worth. I feel like it's tied to your stomach. Why is it tied to your stomach? Maybe even a little bit lower. I just feel like a little tightness. Have you responded? No? Does that resonate at all? I don't see any What? Oh my goodness, you had okay, so you had a partial hysterectomy. There we go. Wow. Okay, because then that would explain it. Because it's not like... And that, okay, that makes perfect sense. Because when that happens, that also messes with our hormones and gets us a little off balance, which also will mess with our, you know, emotional, just kind of like when you're in pregnancy, you know how like we're an emotional roller coaster. After you have, I lost my ovaries on my left side, so I totally get it. It's not like a full-blown, like in pregnancy, but it's somewhat like that. It's just like, kind of like all over the place. Wow. That's why my stomach's tight. Okay. Well, then that explains the health card. We'll be very careful of lots of fiber, okay? Okay, you still have cysts. So do you have cramps? Is that why I'm feeling the tightness? Is that why I'm feeling the tightness in my stomach or in my lower abdomen? It's like in my lower. Okay. Wow. And I don't normally do health because I'm not a doctor. But I would definitely, intuitively, and with your guides are telling me fiber and water. I'm hearing fiber and water, okay? What's the next card? Higher thoughts. Okay, so that would go with the hormones and stuff. And please be really careful, especially right now with the way the energy's all over the place with the moon and everything that's taking place. And on top of what you're already going through, make sure that you're that to feel whatever you're feeling, but also remember, okay, is this really something I'm feeling, or am I just kind of going a little overboard? Because we can do that really easily, especially with the way things are going, and then what you got on top of it. So you have to be extremely careful, okay? And positive intent, okay? Yeah, and that would make it hard too. Keep your positive intent. Let me see something. Are you still feeling a lot of guilt about your dad's death? There's something that you're feeling very guilty about. Maybe not so much the actual death, but you know, when people die, we have a tendency to, if I would have done this, or I wish I would have done that type of thing. That kind of, do you do that? Do you do that, my dear? Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I hate to hear you lost. I totally get it. Okay. You've got to let that go. That's also in that same area. Remember, we were talking about holding resentment, or anything that we hold in emotionally is going to go in our stomach area. It's really unhealthy for us physically, mentally. Popsicle, pudding pops. I can't tell if that's an ice cream, a pudding pop, or like a popsicle. Something on a stick. I'm seeing something on a stick. Is that a popsicle? Banana. Yeah, don't do that to yourself, honey. And I totally get it, because I lost my mom and some of my husband's family, then my husband, and then 5 months later my brother. But you can't live that way. You can't live that way. Tell me what's the deal with popsicles or pudding pops? For some reason I'm getting like pudding pops or popsicles. And banana. I'm tasting like a banana flavor. Is that a banana fudge bomb? Or something like that? Does that mean anything to you, dear? You love bananas, okay. Because that's what he's making me taste. But it's like a... What's on a stick? What did you eat a lot as a kid? What did you eat a lot as a kid with him? Did you... I'm hearing an ice cream truck. So was that a big deal about getting ice cream from an ice cream truck? Was that a big deal? Because I'm hearing that ringing of the ice cream truck. You know that noise that you hear? When you know the ice cream truck's coming? That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the music of the ice cream truck. And personally, I'm tasting the banana fudge bomb. Does that resonate? Maybe that's it. But it could be, but what is the deal with the ice cream truck? There's an ice cream truck. It's an ice cream truck. And maybe I'm just seeing... What did he get you off the ice cream truck? Let's see what you said. What did he buy? What did he get you guys off the ice cream truck? Okay, yeah. His energy's here. From Mr. Softee, the ice cream truck bananas. Okay, then, all right. So then that makes sense why I'm hearing the ice cream truck and I'm tasting banana and chocolate. That makes sense. Let's see. That's his way of letting you know that that he's near. For him, I mean, there's no way that... A lot of times, especially in a connection like this, because it's so quick, they use my senses, because not everybody can do like I do, like hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, all at the same time. So they'll use that to only because you know what resonates and what that would mean. So the banana and the chocolate and the ice cream truck. I thought you were calling him Mr. Softee, but that's the ice cream truck. He's definitely... Something else that they like to do when I connect with them like this is show me when y'all are sleeping, because I'm on such a quick connection. He does a lot of... What I'm seeing is the brushing of the hair out of the face. So you might feel like... Maybe like something's in your hair or something right here and you just might move or something. But that's him moving your hair out of the way. You lay and you toss and you turn with anger and sadness and guilt. because you can't make sense of why it happened like it did. Like, you know, if something would have happened, then y'all would have known, and then you could have done something. But that's not the way it could have went with him. I mean, it was sudden. I don't know the reason, but it just is that way. But he says, please stop sleeping like that. Because it makes him, you know, he just sits there next to you, rubbing your, you know, brushing your hair out of your face. You even hit the bed. Do you hit the bed? He's showing me like your fist in hitting the bed. Let me see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Well, your hair's getting in your face because you're all frustrated, and you go from like being frustrated and hitting to crying. That's what he's showing me. And he wants you to stop because now, you know, what happens is when our loved ones come around and they see us like that, it makes them want to pull back because they're bringing the sadness. And he wants you to remember good memories. Good memories like the ice cream truck. That's what he's telling me. Good memories like the ice cream truck. Different things. It's something bowling. What's up with bowling? What's up with bowling? There's something with bowling. You talk to him every day, but you're mad. I mean, you have a hard time at night sleeping. What's up with the bowling? Okay, so you take your son bowling? Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. He's gonna let me see that. That's what bowling is. Because he's right there. Okay, now he's letting me see it, since you told me what it was. And you know those little chairs that they set back by the score, you know, where they keep score? He's sitting back there watching and just laughing and enjoying himself watching you guys. Wow, how cool. How freaking cool is that? Oh. Wow. Your son can see and talk to him though. Your son can see and talk to him in his mind, in his mind's eye. Wow. Woo. Okay. That is so awesome. he lays next to your son. He's showing me laying next to your son. Wow. That's awesome. Whew. Okay. I'm going to leave that with you. Wow, he gave us a lot of verifications. He gave us the bowling, and you verified that that's what you do with your son that's handicapped. That's so cool, because he's sitting back there just laughing and enjoying it with you guys. And then, you know, the ice cream truck, you know, brushing the hair on your face, and you hitting your fist on the bed and crying and bad, and you're feeling. Please work on that, honey. I know it's okay. I mean, it's okay to have those feelings, but try to get to where you start, you know, doing more release. Because what's happening is during the day and everything like that, you're not letting yourself react. So when an emotion hits you during the day, you just hold it in and not deal with it. And then at night, it's haunting you. So when you're laying there, it's all just kind of coming out. So let's not do that, okay? Let's keep our intent positive. And with that, I mean, let's change our mindset to positive, and let's try to, you know, it takes work, and it takes a lot of, you know, time and prayer and consistency, but you can overcome that thought of guilt, okay? You've got to overcome it. You've got to push yourself through that. You've got to raise your higher thoughts there. And then when we did the connection with your body, you know, and, you know, my stomach was tight because you just had the surgery, and so we're going to drink more water, and we're going to pay attention to the fiber, okay? Man. That was deep. Man, that felt so good watching that. You know, I have to say, majority of the time when I do remote viewing, that is the second time I've seen something positive. Normally, it is bad things that I see. So you guys just don't understand how elated I am that I can see positive things. Because normally I see things that happen, how people die or rape or domestic abuse. I normally see just, you know, very, very vivid bad stuff, which I know I have to see to help with those people too, but it's so refreshing. It's the second time I've had my remote viewing let me see something beautiful, and thank you for that, because watching that whole bowling scene and the ice cream truck, really, he let me see that, is really freaking amazing. So thank you. Whew. Wow. How cool. Whew. That was freaking amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do our group reading. Woo! That was freaking cool. If you would kindly leave me feedback on my wall, I'd greatly appreciate it. Wow. I'm pumped on that one. That was really nice. It almost made me cry, because, like I said, I don't normally get to see nice things. And it's nice to be able to see nice things. You know? Instead of having nightmares, because sometimes I see things, guys, I don't even tell people exactly what I see sometimes, because it's just so graphic, and I have nightmares over it. So it's, if you only knew how awesome it feels to see something nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a love card. And then let's do an abundance. That was cool. That's just got me like, oh. I mean, I'm literally, y'all can't see it, but I mean, I just got chills and goosebumps and so freaking good. Alright. Let's do this. Ready? I will upload this. I'm a little behind on uploading videos and things of that nature because I did have some issues last week. I was out. If y'all noticed, I wasn't live. I wasn't live at all last week. So on my YouTube channel, I'll get videos up. I will get this one uploaded first, especially with such a great connection that I had for you, Lee, and that way you can always have it. You can save it, okay, and share it with your. I want you to share it with your. Do you talk to your son about this kind of stuff? I think you really should, and let him know that it's. I mean, he knows it's okay. He feels safe about it, but he does talk with him. Okay, I'm gonna leave that with you. Whew. All right, walking towards the light. We are going towards the light, guys. Please remember, with this particular card, tonight meaning, even though we're going down our path, we all go down our own little path, right? And there's curves and twists and turns and all that good stuff. But please be careful of who you think you got standing beside you. Please make sure that you double check that, because we'll have people going with us down the road, and their intentions are good right now, but they're going to change. So let's make sure that we trust the people that are walking down that path with us, okay? That's what I'm getting for you guys, because some of you guys got some people you need to cut out. You need to cut cords with. You need to just get them out. Remember, if there's always going to be those acquaintance type of people, right? We're always going to have those kind of people that, you know, they hang out with us because either we have something that they want, or, you know, or they want clout because of, you know, whatever it is, you know, whatever that kind of stuff. That there's always those people. But it's very important to know that just because people are saying all the right, beautiful things to you, that doesn't mean that's what they really mean. Actions speak louder than words, especially in situations like this, because more so, it's the ones that. Just be careful is what I'm getting for you guys. Some of you guys have some people that you need to cut out. They're not your friends. You know they're not your friends, but you don't have many friends, so you don't want to cut them out because you don't have many friends. But it'd be better to cut them out and not have no friends than to have friends like that. Okay? You have the power to do it. It's not going to be the end of the world, because we can always make new friends, right? We can always make new friends. That doesn't mean we always find really genuine ones. So that's why it's really important. For some reason, friendship is really heavy. When I connect to the energy of this crowd, friendship is like really, really heavy on my heart. So guys, y'all have the power to be able to cut away and get rid of people that are no longer serving you. Now's a good time. I mean, we're in the full moon, we're in that energy, but don't do it right now. Now's a good time to pay attention, but now's not the time to cut. Okay? In the next few weeks, it'll be a time to cut, but right now, you guys really need to be paying attention. And of course, go to your higher source for guidance. That's what's going to bring you peace, because then you'll have your circle of people that you know that genuinely care for you and that you mean something to them, not just because of what you can give them. And you have to be really careful, because we live in such a cynical world, right? Everybody, not everybody, but there's so many people that just want something from people, and they're not genuine. They're not genuine. So just please be careful of that, because you deserve love. Wow. You deserve love. You don't deserve to be used, abused, or, mistreated, or and not loved. If you're not loving on yourself, then trust me, the people around you aren't loving on you. Okay? Only a few people are going to hang around somebody that doesn't love themselves. And that's only if they see growth. If you're not growing in that area, then the people around you are not in your highest, greatest good, because they don't want to see you love yourself unconditionally, because they know that you'll outgrow them. But people that love you unconditionally will stick with you and encourage you and help you and, want to guide you into doing it. It says, lead now. Lead now, and more so I'm getting this, it's time for you to, lead your own circle, to be your own. It's all wrapped around friendship today. Make sure that your circle is what it should be. With organization comes logic, structure, and discipline. When you have all this together, you have a perfect formula to be strong in leadership. This is much needed in your life right now. And although you believe you're doing this, there's more room for perfection. As you lead others, learn how to lead yourself. You can do this. Yes, you can. You really can. Trust your higher self. And then exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. And right away, yes, some of that is physical exercise, but this is more the mental exercise. And that's through some of you that are doing the pendulum work, playing with your third eye and the pendulum, doing, that exercise, tapping exercise, meditation exercise, intuition games, that's a great exercise. But in your spiritual gifts is what I'm getting. Yes, you can do physical exercise, and that's going to help us all, right? We could all use something good from that. But to me, today, from what I'm getting for you guys is it needs to be the mental exercises. Y'all need to be stretching. You're getting too comfortable at where you're at, and you have to keep growing and keep learning. It doesn't stop when you just get to a little certain something and you're starting to feel good about yourself. This is when you have to push yourself even more, because we can get comfortable in that zone. And we don't want to get comfortable in that zone because we're not all the way up our heel. So it says the key to manifesting quickly is to have a high energy level. And the easiest way to increase them is through exercise. Choose fun and meaningful activities so you can look forward to exercising and it becomes one's own reward. So yes, we can do this through physical exercise, but mental exercise. I'm telling you guys, learn, pick a subject and learn about it. Take chakras, for example. Okay, well then go study chakras. Exercise the mind. Do some intuition games. I'm telling you, get that third eye to popping. Lead yourself. Okay, you have to lead yourself. Remember, you are your own leader. You can you can be around someone else that's leading. I'm not saying that, but in deep within yourself, you have to be your own leader. You deserve love, so let's pay attention to the people that are around us, because we've got some people around us that are not for our highest and greatest good, and they don't need to be around. That way we can have some inner peace, because we're being guided by Source. We're going to Source to help guide us at this, because we have the power to cut people out that no longer serve us. So that way who we have going with us down the road as we're moving towards the light is who we need to have with us to help love and support us on our way. Woo! What a night. That was some really good. I'm just so elated right now. I just feel so good because I saw something positive. Yay! Yay! My remote viewing. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Now remember, the Collective Source, if you want to post for a reading or you want to help give readings, you can do that. There's no testing. No one... we're all on the same level in that group. The only thing is you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot ask people to PM you. You cannot ask, put like prices, and it's no dark work. It's only only light work. So no shadow work, nothing like that. That's just not going to be in that group, okay? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with shadow work, because I do a lot of shadow work, but we're just not going to do that in that group. If you want to learn and become in tune with yourself, or just learn about things, or be a part of a support group, or you're not ready to read in the public, and you want to, or in that massive of a setting, because if you were to put up a post, you'd get a lot of hits. If you want something that's a little bit easier, then that's what you would do in my group, because you can practice and you can go live and do stuff like that in my group. So please, Awaken Your Soul is mine, and the Collective Source is the reading group, okay? So please go over there, ask if y'all are wanting readings, please go over there and ask for them. You can get them. Be patient. Some people are like really pushy. You can't do that to people. Just because you want to know the answer right now doesn't mean that it's time for you to have that answer. Please like and follow me. That way you can get notifications when I go live. If I've read for you tonight and it resonated, please go to my Unique Tanya Lee page and leave me feedback. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to book a reading, you can. For those of you that have orders, I sent out 12 orders today, and I'm sending out the remainder 15 tomorrow. Okay, and then everybody's order will be out. Thank you for your patience. I put something a little extra in there for everybody, because I know that some of you have had to wait for a little bit. So, and I really appreciate your patience. So I did put something in there for you. What else? I'm going to go live sometime tomorrow. I'll do a pop-up. So you guys need to start watching. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm going to do pop-ups. What time, when, whatever, I don't know. If you want to order any of my crystal jars or whatever, you can. I have a store now on the website. And if you want to book a reading, go to tanyalee.com. Please like and follow me on Instagram as well. And go subscribe to my YouTube. I'm just slowly building up the YouTube. And if you like my music, it's on there too. And you can like me as your friend. I will be your Facebook friend. Other than that, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of your evening. Mwah. Namaste. Adios. Dios quiere. That means God bless. Thank you. I'll see you, God willing, if it's God's will. Y'all have a great one, okay? Thank you, guys. And a good shout out to my angels down there. I've got a team of angels that are really kick-ass. I couldn't do the work that I do without them. So, anyway, Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.